Hey guys, this is my latest review. This time is for the 14th New Jedi Order book, Destiny's Way. Yeah, finished this book not that long ago, so I thought I should do this review while it's still somewhat fresh in my head. Problem is, I've started reading the 15th one, Force Heretic 1, and that's kind of making me like forget things, so it's probably quite a short review. I'm not actually point in massive reviews, but I'm sure to get to the end I will. So yeah, this pretty much picks up after the last one. I'm not sure how much time is passing, but Jason is back with the New Republic, but they've actually, pretty much because of what's happened, disbanded, now going by the Galactic Alliance, which is quite a cool name. I hope it stays that way, and yeah, it's a good name, because of course they want to get everyone into this, and including the Empire eventually as well. But yeah, getting, well, what's left of them, because they'll of course have to fight the Yuuzhan Vong on their own or with helps, but that's clearly the future plan. But yeah, on this, they've got a new Supreme Chancellor, or Chief of State rather, elected, Cal Omas. He's a quite a good politician, and of course the other thing is Luke sets the Jedi Council up, but him and Cal realise things need to be different from before, though the public still need to know who the Jedi are, see that they're not like controlling the Republic or military. So basically what happens is Luke's Jedi Council of 12 members has 6 Jedi, 6 non-Jedi, including the Chief of State and some others. And it's a good idea, seeing how the Jedi work with them. They're clearly not in, like, acting as if they're in charge. And yeah, things change, like the Jedi Padawans. Well, they never call them Padawans in this. They call them Jedi Knights, but in the same way Luke was called a Jedi Knight in the film, he was just Jedi Knight was seemingly the basic rank, and like, you're not a Jedi Master or a true Jedi Knight until later. They never really cleared that, but in fact, he has him publicly knighting various Jedi, like in like public for like everyone to see on the HoloNet, and it's done quite well. Jason and Jaina get their Jedi Knight positions along with a few others. Kip was already a Jedi Master. Same for Silgal. They just they haven't chosen every Master. It's just them two, then Luke and Mara, but they'll eventually pick some. I'm sure on who will be. I'm sure by the end of this, Jason and Jaina will be Masters as well. I suppose I probably should quickly say spoilers again, but only for up to this book, Destiny's Way, nothing later, because again I don't know it myself. But yes, that's what Luke's doing. He actually rebuilds a Jedi Council, mixes it with non-Jedi, which is a great idea. The public have faith in the Jedi now, and the Yuuzhan Vong, which this is like pretty much about the battle that can like not completely beat them, but by the end of the book it feels like it. Like, the Yuuzhan Vong well and truly lose this battle, and it really seems to hurt them. But yeah, I'm just confused about the timeline. It's saying that some books said 25 to 40 years on New Jedi Order. Then some say 25 to 35 years, with some other books being set in a 5-year gap. So I'm just wondering, this book, by the end of this book, about 4 years max have passed. If that's, certainly over 3, maybe nearly 4. There's no way that the remaining 5 books can cover 5 or 10 years. So I think the 25 to 35/40 year thing is just the era of the New Jedi Order, but the unifying force might end at like, I don't know, 7 years in or something. Yeah, they're only saying this timeline exactly what year each book is set in. It'll make things much less confusing, but I'll see when I get there. There's every chance that they could get stranded somewhere and trapped for months. Who knows? We'll see. But I can't see this being more than like a 6, 7, 8 year war. Not 15, not 10, even 10, or something, not 15. But we'll see. Yeah, but basically, yeah, the Yuuzhan Vong are really badly beaten. They lose thousands of units. The Galactic Alliance know what they're doing now, completely stop them. The War Master Zvong La, he like joins the battle, tries to basically take a personal like revenge mission against Jaina Solo, since he's failed to sacrifice Jason or even her. And yeah, she ends up killing him. It's pretty cool. They like go to this planet, they launch this final attack on there. Yeah, Jaina duels him, but clearly they don't think about the Force as a threat, because she just used the Force to get one of her friend's lightsabers and puts it through his neck because he doesn't see that attack coming. It's great. And she didn't even like care about his death. He's just viewed as another Yuuzhan Vong. That's how insignificant he really is. And yeah, Nominor finally pays for his multiple failures. The Supreme One, who, let's basically say this is Palpatine, has enough, and basically was a bounty on his head, and he's forced to escape and like hide, and he can't get off of Coruscant, or Yuztar they call it. So yeah, it's good. So thinking, now is this guy fine? They're still alive. Why have the Yuuzhan Vong not had enough? And yeah, they finally do. So yeah, that's interesting. So basically, if let's say the War Master was Thrawn, or Tarkin, the tactical mind, although he's more Thrawn than Tarkin. Nominor, the Executor, is basically Vader, and the Supreme One, Shinra, is Palpatine's. Yeah, one of them is dead. The other's pretty much been exiled, well, disappeared, and the enemy, his own people want him dead. And yeah, Shinra, the Supreme One, I'm sure he'll be there at the end. although Nominal's clever, he'd probably find a way to live through the whole thing. So it ends with the War Master's death. Yuuzhan Vong are like pretty in complete retreat. They even admit they are running out of troops. You know, their plans of just throwing their men at the enemy can't last forever. And that's pretty much the end of the book, really. You know, Yuuzhan Vong suffer a massive defeat, but of course they've still got Coruscant and other places. And the New Republic of the Galactic Alliance now, they've got a genuinely good chief of state in charge. You know, there's no corruption around, and they've got a chance. You know, one of the top three, the Yuuzhan Vong's dead, and it won't be long till Nominal. The only people want him dead now, and then yeah, it turned completely the tide. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. It seems like a pretty short review, but it's not that much to talk about in this one. But it's good to see. It's good. 400 pages, fairly lengthy, but it doesn't really drag out. And again, I've not read anything by this author, Walter John Williams, but he does a good job. And from what I've read so far, Force Heretic 1, it's another new author or a pair of co-authors, and they've done a good job as well. So yeah, it doesn't just need to be like James Luceno or Matthew Stover every time. Although, yeah, Greg Keyes, it does the Final Prophecy. He is the one who did... which one is that? Oh yeah, Edge of Victory 1 and 2, which was a bit of all about Anakin Solo, so that's a pretty good one. And then of course James Luceno does the Unifying Force, so bring it on. Clearly these authors work together, so look forward to that. But yeah, so that's it. So enjoyable book, and anyone who's concerned about there being 19, to me it should be 20, Star by Star at 600 pages should be split into 2 volumes. So we met how in Japan they did that. I don't know why they didn't. Same with Legacy of Force. Why is it 9, not 10 books? Although the bundle I got included Millennium Falcon, so I could think of that as an official 10th book because it's set after. But yeah, I don't get 19 just seems like a strange number to end your book series on rather than 20. But yeah, this is 15 and 19. And again, it says felt like some of it was a bit fillery, but it's not that bad. I've heard much worse things, but I don't really see it that way. So yeah, don't be worried that it's like 19 books. And I got the whole set, second-hand. Some are pretty poor, but turns out they're not that bad. Some are in great condition. The previous owners kept them, you know, as good as can be. So yeah, definitely recommend it, especially at 35-40. But like I did, read the other EU books. Basically, not every book's essential. I mean, I bought Wraith Squadron, haven't read a single one because it wasn't essential. Truce to Bakura, even that with like just a one-off book. There's important stuff in there. Same for Courtship of Princess Leia, because Princess Soldier, the guy who's courting Princess Leia in that book, comes back in a later one. So yeah, I'd definitely recommend other ones. Maybe before I do Unifying Force, I'll do like a run through of all of them just to basically say which ones I felt were essential for the story, because you can't just jump straight into it. And I'm glad it may have took like a year longer than I wanted to, but it was definitely worth the wait. Centre Point Station trilogy weren't the best, but it's important to look at the solo kids when they're young. So yeah, it's absolutely worth it reading the others. I mean, you can absolutely jump straight into the MJ if you want, but I mean, there are no Yuuzhan Vong, although I get a feeling there are hints of them in a couple of other books. Yeah, Vision of the Future, Spectre of the Past, absolutely mentioned really dangerous things on the edge of the galaxy and make your skin crawl, which are clearly Yuuzhan Vong. But yeah, you really want it for the backstory of the other characters. You know, Chewbacca's family and Kashyyyk in the Thrawn trilogy, for example, is just so much. But yeah, that's for another time anyway. I don't want to drag this video out, but that's it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe. Won't be long until the next book's done. I'm like nearly halfway through Force Heretic 1. I've got a bunch of other books from the library, like the Assassin's Creed books to read, so slow it down a little bit. I'm filming these way before they go on YouTube, so maybe eventually I'll actually catch up. But yeah, until then, so if you liked this, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.